In this video, I'm going to be explaining some crucial information that if I just knew earlier, I would have made $10,000 a month, at least 6 to 12 months faster than it actually took me. And if you're thinking, why should I trust this guy? Well, if you don't already know me, my name is Zain Mia. I make tens of thousands of dollars a month running an online education business. And on top of that as well, I went from government welfare. So I started from the bottom. I'm from complete poverty. And I started from the bottom and I went from government welfare in April 2023 to making over $36,000 in the month of April 2024. And I make tens of thousands of dollars a month. I'm completely financially free. I've traveled the world. I've networked with amazing entrepreneurs like Alex Hormozi, Sam Ovens, Russell Brunson, and even the Wolf of Wall Street himself, Jordan Belfort. If you don't believe me, you can check out my Instagram below. Now, I just want to share with you how you can basically get there faster. And the reason that most entrepreneurs stay broke is they choose the wrong business model for them. Because the truth is, there's no such thing as the right business model for each individual person. And I know that could sound bad if you're acting out of desperation and you just want to choose the first business model that someone recommends to you. But the truth is, if you want to be in this game for the long run, this game of entrepreneurship, you need to choose something that you'd actually enjoy pursuing. After all, they say the man who enjoys walking will walk further than the man who enjoys the destination. It's kind of funny because I'm walking right now, but you get the point. The man who enjoys walking will walk further than the man who enjoys the destination. So as much as you want the Lamborghini, as much as you want the financial freedom and you want to travel the world, you have to enjoy what you're actually doing. Now, to know which business model is right for you, there's 4 things you need to consider, and I call these the 4 W's. Now, full authenticity. I genuinely believe that some business models are better than other business models, but it doesn't mean that one is specifically right for you. And I say this as someone who sells programs, teaching people certain business models, okay? So I teach people 2 business models. Number 1 is how to build a personal brand and monetize it exactly like I have. And secondly, maybe you're someone who wants to be behind the scenes, right? I can teach you how to partner with creators, help them monetize their brand, and you can get a commission share. Those are the 2 business models I think are powerful, but maybe they're not right for you, okay? So I'm going to be telling you about the 4 W's. In fact, you know what? Here's what I'll do. Let me just get a whiteboard marker. We use the whiteboard. And I'm going to be explaining to you now the 4 W's and how you can basically apply them, okay? So the first W is what you work on, okay? So the first thing is what you work on. If you don't enjoy what you actually work on, I promise you, you will never reach the top. And this is why people say, oh, fuck your passion, bro. You just need to get rich. You just need to do whatever you need to do. A man's got to do what he's supposed to do, not what he feels like doing. And I agree, but we don't live in a universe where you only have 1 or 2 choices for a business model. With the internet and the leverage that it gives us, there's thousands of business models to choose from. So why not just choose the one that you enjoy? Okay, so the analogy I like to give is, this is not you having to choose whether you're going to race a car, whether you're racing a Ferrari with a Toyota, or you can be in the Toyota, the Ferrari. It's not a case of Toyota, Ferrari. It's a case of, will I do this race with a red Ferrari or blue Ferrari? If you like the blue one, choose the blue one. If you like the red one, do the red one. Both are just as fast as each other and you'll get to the end anyway. It's not like you're not going to make the same amount of money. So you want to choose something that you actually enjoy working on, and that's what you actually work on. So for me, I actually like making videos like this. I actually like talking to people. So then I want to build a personal brand, and that's what I'm going to do, and that's what I am doing, and that's what I've done. But other people, they don't like making content, okay? So if they want to get rich, maybe they're not actually going to do that. Perhaps they're going to partner with creators and they want to be someone behind the scenes and monetize it, okay? So the first thing is what you're actually working on. For example, if you like fitness, be a fitness coach. Or perhaps you don't want to put yourself out there, okay? Well, partner with your favorite fitness influencers, help them grow. Now you actually enjoy what you're working on. So that's the first thing that contributes to the satisfaction that's going to help you walk further than anyone else. Now, the second thing is actually when you work, okay? And the reason I'm saying is I actually written them here a lot, like crazy right now, but whatever. And that's when you work. When do you get to work? I don't know about you, but personally, I'm a night owl, okay? That's just the way I've always been. And as a night owl, I fucking hate getting up at 9 a.m. Like most days, I'll wake up at 12 p.m. because I sleep at like 3, 4 a.m. And that's just how it works for me, okay? So it's all about when you work. So, for example, I could never do a business that requires cold calling, like SMMA, some business like that, because I can't be up at 9. I don't like to work at those times, okay? And again, if I didn't have the options I have, then I'd be a bitch if I didn't do it. But as I said, there's no need for that aggression. Like, you can just choose a business model that you actually enjoy, okay? So it's what you work on and when you work, okay? So those are the first 2 things that you want to consider. So for me, I hate the 9 a.m. bullshit, and I want to wake up at 12 p.m. And if I want to wake up at 12 p.m., then I'm going to choose a business like this one where I can make content. And this is to the third one, okay? And this one's incredible and very important, okay? And that's who you work with. Who you work with is very, 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 very important, because as an entrepreneur, or maybe you're not an entrepreneur right now, and you're considering being one after watching this video, you probably hate your boss. You probably hate your colleagues at work. Like maybe there's one guy you're kind of friends with and you kind of vibe with each other, but you know he's a dickhead at the end of the day. I don't want a second job. Most people run businesses that are second jobs. For example, they might start a social media marketing agency serving fucking plumbers. I don't fucking like plumbers. Like if you're a plumber, I'm not against you, but like you guys can understand, I don't want to fucking talk to plumbers all the time. And I want to choose a business model that I get to enjoy who I work with. So for me as a coach, I get to work with the people I want to work with. If there's someone that I don't vibe with, I'll either fire them as a client or I won't take them on in the first place. And as I said, if you take the growth operating model where you get to partner with the influencers that you actually fucking like, okay? And again, it doesn't have to be within these two business models. It can be any business model. So you need to know what you're working on and you need to like what you're working on. You need to know when you need to like when you're working, and more importantly, who you're actually working with. Now, the next one, this is the final one that's going to contribute to work satisfaction. And that's actually where do you fucking work? So, for example, for me right now, I'm just working in this office, right? Like, I know it's a fucking mess over there, whatever. But I'm just working in this office. I enjoy it. It's in my hometown. It's in my city. I enjoy it, okay? For me, it's better than working in my bedroom. But if I wanted to, I could just book a flight right now to Thailand and go work there. If I wanted to, I could go to America and just work there. If I wanted to, I could just go to London and just fucking chill in London, go to some fancy ass place and just work there. But some business models don't allow that. For example, you might open a restaurant and in the early stage, you don't have enough money for staff, so you have to work there. You need to choose a business model where you actually enjoy where you fucking work. So again, that's why I recommend a business that's on the internet, okay? So this would be something like coaching, okay? So I'm just gonna put coaching, ignore the handwriting. Or I'm gonna put like growth up, okay? This is like where you partner with creators. So that's why I like those two business models. So for example, in around May, I was in Las Vegas with some of my friends and I was making money there, right? I went to Las Vegas to obviously go to the School Games Mastermind event with Alex Mosey because I won the School Games, and then I was making money when I was there. After that, we'd jump on our laptops. We went to all these events, we went to the shooting range, we went to like all these cigar places. Then after that, we'd just come, we'd sit down, we'd just work on our laptop, and we were literally making money on the other side of the planet. So I'm from the UK, by the way. And to me, that's fucking crazy, right? That you can actually still make 10K a month working where you want, with who you want, when you want, and working on what you want. Yet people still come with this mindset of like, oh, don't work on what you're passionate about, right? I find it absolutely ludicrous. Like if I can make money whilst taking a shit in Las Vegas, that really puts things into perspective, okay? So let's link this to the original point of the video, okay? And the original point of the video is, if you want to get rich, you need to choose something that you enjoy pursuing and it doesn't make you a bitch, because with so many options, you might as well choose the one you enjoy. Remember, this is not Toyota versus Ferrari. This is Ferrari versus Ferrari, okay? If you like the red one, choose the red one. If you like the blue one, choose the blue one. At the end of the day, they're the exact same fucking car. So you need to know what you actually will enjoy working on, when you want to work, who you want to work with, and where you want to work. And then consider those 4 things and ask yourself, what would be the best business model for me? Does SMMA allow me to do what I want to do? No, it doesn't. Does it allow me to do when? No, because I'm limited to 9 to 5. With who? No, I don't want to work with plumbers. And where I want? No, maybe not. Maybe it does, okay? Where's all right. But overall, for me, I genuinely believe if you want to do whatever you want to work on something you're passionate about, when you want, with who you want, and where you want, the best business you can start is an online coaching business. So this is where you build like a personal brand, okay? And you monetize that personal brand by selling coaching. Or you can do growth up if you want to be behind the scenes, and you partner with creators, you help them build their coaching. Oh my God, I almost dropped it. So you partner with creators, you help them build their coaching business, and you take a percentage of the profit, okay? So that's it. That's all for this video. The man who enjoys walking will walk further than the man who enjoys the destination. If you want more business tips, click the link below. I'll put my Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram. And if you actually message me the word close friends, I'll add you to my close friends story on Instagram. And I basically post like exclusive business advice there. So yeah. So with that said, you can just click the link, follow me on Instagram, message me close friends. And with that said, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.